Hey, what's up? I'm just sitting here on my front porch recording this week's vlog because nobody's home and nobody can walk in or out on me doing this. But it's been a crazy week. Past couple weeks, life's gotten crazy. House of Faith started up again, so now Wednesdays and Thursdays I go to local elementaries to teach kids about Jesus, which is a lot of fun. But it's exhausting when I go into work at 6 a.m., get off at 2:30, go straight to clubs, get out at like between 4:30, 5 o'clock. And then, especially Wednesdays and Thursdays, because I have stuff going on in the evenings on Wednesdays at 8 and on Thursdays at 6. So I have some long days in the middle to the end of the week, but it's good. It's all ministry stuff. It's all stuff that I obviously enjoy doing. Otherwise, I just absolutely would not do it. But this week in particular, there was something really cool that I went to, I experienced, I was a part of, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about that. There's a pregnancy help center here in San Angelo that helps women and men who experience an unplanned pregnancy, don't know what to do, don't know what their options are, don't have the means or the supplies to have and raise a child. And so what they do is they counsel young women, and it's a ministry, so it teaches them about Jesus and the value of life, and tries to convince them, if they're on the fence about an abortion or leaning towards an abortion, trying to turn them away from that, and trying to get them to have the baby and understand that there are resources and people available who will help them raise this child and give them the things that they need. And so they had a fundraiser dinner on Tuesday night, and I went to that with a bunch of people from my church. We had 4 tables totaling 35 or so people, all from my local church, Angel of Bible, and also from House of Faith. So it was really cool to be there. And while we were there, this woman, her name is Melissa Ohden, Ohden, and she wrote a novel, not a novel, it's called a memoir, is what it's titled, about her life, because she survived an abortion. Her mother tried to abort her, thinking she was like 5 months into the pregnancy, when in reality she was like 8. She was at 31 weeks when she was born. And so she was telling us her story about, first she told us, she started at the beginning with her mother and her grandmother and the abortion, being literally saved by the NICU nurses because the grandmother just wanted to leave her and let her die. Then being adopted and raised in this godly, loving family, finding out that she survived an abortion at about 14 years old, then deciding that she needed to find her medical records to find out what exactly happened during the attempted abortion, and then trying to find her parents and reach out to them and express forgiveness to them because of what they did. And so she was telling us this story, and it was just heart-wrenching and also incredible because she survived what was it called? Some saline, I don't remember what it exactly was called, some sort of saline suspension abortion or something. And she was soaking in this saline that was supposed to poison her and kill her for 5 days, when it's supposed to kill the baby in like 3. But she survived it, and all the doctors were saying that when she was born, she would have these she would almost certainly have these severe mental and physical handicaps, but she has none. Like, she walks up on stage and you just think she's a normal person, but she survived this tragedy even before her birth. And as I was hearing her story and praying and contemplating what to do with this new information, I became convicted that I need to, first of all, do what I can to support this pregnancy help center, because it has saved thousands and thousands of lives yearly. So I'm going to probably go by the center on Monday and say, hey, I want to volunteer and help in whatever ways I can. How can I do that? I'm probably going to start budgeting to donate to them monthly. And the biggest thing, but also not a present thing, is when I become a husband and a parent, just to totally be a rock star for Jesus about it and raise my kids to know that they're loved by me and by God, but also to raise them to love people, especially those who don't have that kind of love. But it's really awesome and motivational and inspiring, and I'm excited to partner with the Pregnancy Help Center to continue serving St. Angelo even better, and hopefully continue to hear stories of redemption like Melissa's. But if you want to know more, feel free to message me, comment on here, shoot me a message on Facebook, whatever it takes. Get a hold of me. I'd love to talk more about it. It was crazy. Find Melissa's book, Melissa Ohden, Ohden. But in the meantime, I will talk to you guys next week, and we'll see what life has in store between now and then. Peace.